The state's attorney general is joining an investigation into TikTok because of what the app's doing to kids' mental health. But is that really the most effective strategy to protect children? Anusha Roy takes a look.
The number of Colorado teens using TikTok is on the Attorney General's mind.
It's a crisis for teen mental health.
He has a couple of goals by joining a national investigation.
Kids are on social media platforms. They may not realize it, but information is being suggested to them based on algorithms. Whether those algorithms keep in mind their mental health is a big deal, because if they don't, you can have kids who are, let's say, looking at some videos about maybe how they could lose weight. And then all of a sudden they're getting suggested to them videos about bulimia or self-harm.
And to protect the kids, the Attorney General is going after the company.
We can resolve this through a collaborative process. Alternatively, we could go to court.
If TikTok does not filter content based on age, the Attorney General said his next step is new legislation.
I'm not particularly sure what kind of outcomes we're really looking for. I think that this isn't necessarily even going to be a slap on the wrist. I think maybe it's a warning.
Professor Samuel Jay is with MSU Denver.
I don't mean to be cynical, but I think I am.
He said laws are trying to catch up, but don't develop anywhere near as fast as apps do.
Some of the FCC regulations and FCC changes that have been made, the couple of major ones over the last 25, 30 years, they've both really been catching up to a decade's worth of technological changes when it comes to communication.
The reality is our laws have not been fully tested in the digital age to see if they are effective and can protect our kids.
At the end of the day, these companies are for-profit companies. They have one goal, and that's to make money. And how do you make money? You keep people on that platform. And so what are some other things that we could be doing as a society or as societies to prepare ourselves, our kids?
That's where Dr. Jody Thomas, a child psychologist, steps in.
Literally designed to be addictive, right? Anyone who's got on it, we just another one and another one. And so we have just the exhaustion factor of, we have kids with their not fully developed frontal lobe and what we call executive skills, that they are more prone to this.
So Dr. Thomas said that the debate over media impacts on kids is not new, right? But the game has totally changed with all of this tech, and it's so much more than just TikTok. We were talking about other social media platforms too. So she did say that when you're talking to your kids, just consider being respectful, how smart they are. She said give them data on the teens and anxiety from social media. TikTok did release a statement saying that they care deeply about building an experience that helps to protect the support and well-being of the community, and appreciate that the state attorney generals are focusing on the safety of younger users. Kyle, we asked them specifically about those concerns that we heard today, but so far they have not written back to us.
I feel like some of this minutia seems like court of public opinion stuff, like shame TikTok into making changes. Like if this actually gets to court, what would they have to prove to win?
Yeah, so the Attorney General said that the burden of proof would be that TikTok was harming people when they had alternatives but chose not to use them. The other thing he's also looking at is the Colorado Consumer Protection Act, and so that is holding businesses to a certain set of rules if they've got Colorado customers, and that is regardless of where the business is, their headquarters are.
Anusha Roy reporting. Thank you, Anusha.